Tonight, a billion-dollar plan to renovate Chase Field is now just one vote away from becoming law.
12 News journalist Bram Bresnick breaks down what's in the deal and why the Arizona Diamondbacks might have to wait a few more days to celebrate. Bram?
Yeah, Caribe, this could be the largest public subsidy for any Arizona sports venue. $1.2 billion over 30 years to pay for Chase Field's renovation. Now, the bill passed the Senate late last night with bipartisan opposition, but a House revolt late today could hold up final passage.
And I figured I would grace the chamber with my own Casey at the Bat themed vote explanation.
Oh dear.
The outlook wasn't rosy for the D-backs' grand demand.
The Arizona Diamondbacks' opponents took their swings.
Families like mine are drowning while the state debates building a stadium.
And they struck out.
By votes of 19 ayes, 11 nays, you've passed House Bill 2704.
The Diamondbacks are now one vote away from landing a huge pot of tax dollars to renovate publicly owned Chase Field. Here are 5 key deal points in legislation passed by the state Senate. Taxpayer funding from several sources would total $1.2 billion over the next 30 years. One of those sources, the city of Phoenix, would redirect $166 million in sales tax revenue generated at the stadium into the renovation fund. Tax dollars couldn't be spent on luxury suites or club seats, and the stadium site would be turned over to Phoenix at the end of a 30-year lease. For their part, the Diamondbacks are expected to spend $250 million, but there's no way to enforce that, short of repealing the billion-dollar tax subsidy.
If they were to go away, you would make the valley downtown equivalent to a death valley.
The Diamondbacks' lease at 27-year-old Chase Field expires in 2 years. Billionaire team owner Ken Kendrick has made veiled threats in the past about leaving. In recent weeks, business groups mounted a robocall and email campaign to keep Arizona Major League. Diamondbacks CEO Derek Hall said after the Senate vote, "This has been a long yet collaborative and productive process, and I'd say signs are pointing toward a positive solution."
Now, Derek Hall and the D-backs might have to wait a few days to celebrate. The Chase Field funding bill needs a vote of the full House in order to be sent to the governor for her signature. But just 1 hour ago, House Speaker Steve Montenegro dropped a bombshell. A week before the deadline to pass a state budget, Montenegro said the House would focus Monday on drafting its own state budget, rejecting the one passed by the Senate and endorsed by Governor Katie Hobbs. So the D-backs bill might be stranded on third base for a few days. Bram Bresnick, 12 News.
Yeah, saga continues. All right, Bram, thank you.